I can summarize for you 60 years of research while standing on one foot. All right? For a young person to be resilient, what that young person needs is to have at least one adult believe in them unconditionally and hold them to high expectations. That is what all the research says. Who should that adult be? That's supposed to be you. And when it is, people like me are additive. Teachers are additive. Priests are additive. Okay? When it is not, for some reason, apparent, then grandparents become critical, aunts and uncles become critical, coaches become critical, doctors become critical. And what does unconditional belief mean? Is that like, dude, it's okay for you to do drugs? Unconditional belief means I'm not going anywhere. You are not a bumper sticker in my car. You are not a product to me. What you are is something I love for your being you. And what does high expectations mean? Is that about grades? Absolutely not. It is about soulfulness. Every human being needs someone who thinks they're absolutely amazing. So let me tell you about my girls. Identical girls, 18 years old. They're the girls who made me pick up the pink teddy bear from the side of the road to give it a teddy bear bath so it could be teddy bear happy. Right? They're the girls who, when we were on a trip to Belize, and one of them, we were eating at a rice and bean stand because we raised them vegetarian, but they didn't really know what that meant. And then they saw this chicken hanging out of a pot with the feet hanging out. And one of them said to me, Abby, did you know that when some people are eating chickens, they're eating real chickens? Why would they do that? Don't they like chickens? You know? And then became rabid vegetarians. And I would have these 2 4-year-olds come home, because at that point I still ate meat, and they would come home and they would smell me. And then they would go like, no kisses for you. Seriously, that's who they are. So we've gone through some difficult times. I mean, not really difficult times, but I had them as teenagers, right? So we had our moments, but you know when we had those moments, you know who my girls were? Because I believed in them unconditionally and held them to high expectations. During the worst moments when they were 14, that's who they were. All right? That's the point. Only you. Who has the kids 5 and under? Remember every moment. Your children, when they're 14 or 15, might be causing you trouble, and we're going to talk about why, and hopefully in a few minutes, you're going to take that as like a compliment, okay? But they might be causing you trouble, but everybody needs to know that it's the same kid. What happens as your kids get older? As your kids get older, you begin having high-yield conversations. You're getting older, and as you get older, you have less time with them. And because you have less time with them, and that's because you are maybe further along in your career, and the truth is, even if you have all the time in the world, they want less time with you, and it's hurtful. So what you do is you end up spending all of these moments having incredibly high-yield conversations with them. High-yield conversations usually are about what they're producing. Right? It's about their grades, it's about their scores, it's about their rewards. When your conversations are about what they're producing, they begin feeling like products. And you stop knowing your kids. You know their grade point averages, but you don't know their struggles. And you stop parenting in the active sense of the verb. Right? It's not who you want to be. If you were kids, if this was a kid audience, I'd be giving them the opposite message. Guys, you don't want your kids, your parents to think of you as products? Start telling them who you are. Stop just handing them your report cards and not talking to them about the other feelings in your life. Because if you leave them nothing but for you to have them feeling as like products, don't be mad at them when they treat you that way. So it's a cycle that we have to break if we're going to make a difference in the lives of kids.